Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome back to Needs of Children. In this video, we are going to get the information about 9th standard English medium social science history chapter number 2 continued part of medieval India and political transition. Let's come to in this video we are going to get the information about Tughlaq dynasty. Tughlaq dynasty, they started their administration system, that is from 1320 up to 1414. They provided their administration system. The very important rulers like Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq, Mohammed bin Tughlaq, Firoz Shah Tughlaq. So these are the very important rulers of Tughlaq dynasty. So let's come to the founder of Tughlaq dynasty, name called as Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq. Tughlaq dynasty was founded by Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq. As he was established the dynasty, he maintained peace and order in Delhi. Because of the capital of Tughlaq dynasty, Delhi, he maintained peace and order by implementing some of the very important liberal administration policies. Then after he was ascending the throne, he strengthened the borders to prevent the attack of the Mongolian invasions. And to development of the agricultural field, he built irrigation canals for the benefit of the farmers and lowered the taxes. That is benefited to very importantly for the farmers. Then he was introduced the postal system consisting of horsemen and runners to send the messages, to maintain the postal system. Then he built a Tughlaqabad near Delhi. He conquered the places of Maddurai and Warangal, maintained law and order in the Gujarat as well as in the place of Bengal. So these are the achievements of Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq. Then after, the other important rulers of this Tughlaq dynasty, name called as Mohammed bin Tughlaq and Firoz Tughlaq. Let's come to about what are the very important contributions has been provided by Mohammed bin Tughlaq. So as Mohammed bin Tughlaq, he was considered as a great scholar of Persian as well as Arabic languages, and more importantly, being a ruler, he was expert in mathematics, physics, medicine, Persian poetry, astronomy and other subjects. Though he was a man of knowledge, he had few abnormalities in his personality. So that is the reason he was called as the mad king, mad ruler, because of he was thinking ahead of his time. Often that is not to be 1 or 2 years, that is centuries ahead. So his officials neither had the integrity nor the maturity to implement his plans, programs and policies. So that is the reason, even though he has lot of knowledge, that is considered as a few abnormalities in his personality. Let's come to what are the very important administrative reforms were introduced by Mohammed bin Tughlaq. Among that, revenue reforms. So in the revenue reforms, an official record that had all the details of land of the empire was implemented by Mohammed bin Tughlaq. And even he established Department of Agriculture. Even the uncultivated lands were made cultivatable. Various schemes were implemented to provide the financial assistance to the agricultural field, especially to the farmers. So the the reason he made that the farmers of Doab region, that is the meaning of the land between two rivers. That means here the two rivers are Ganga and Yamuna. So those area people has to be pay higher land taxes during Muhammad bin Tughlaq. So it is become as a one of the major drawback for the Muhammad bin Tughlaq. That means he given some of the exceptions to other farmers, but he increased the land tax the area of the Doab region. That's somewhere it is become one of the drawback under the revenue reforms. And the next one, administrative reform, that is shifting of his capital. As Muhammad bin Tughlaq, he shifted his capital from Delhi to Devagiri in the central part of India. So here he behind the reason, the main reasons behind this move. So one, it is to establish the capital city at the center of the vast empire. That is the major reason. Because of Delhi, it is become the northern part of area, but his empire, it has been extended towards the southern part of India also. That is the reason he for a look over the vast empire, he planned to shifting his capital from Delhi to Devagiri. And the second one, to protect the capital city from foreign invasions. Because of till the Delhi Sultans, either it is a Rajputs, we have came to know that there will be a continual attacks during the time of Rajputs. There will be a continual attacks from the Arabs, Turks. So Delhi, it is become very easily to capture the city. So that behind the intention, it was very good. But while he was shifting his capital, he did not made any proper plan. The plan was good, but he did not took the proper precautions taken for the implementation of shifting of his capital. As a result, innumerable common people suffered severely. So once he is insisted that those who are living in a people from people of Delhi, you have to vacate your place from Delhi to Devagiri. I have arranged everything in Devagiri, but the procedure, he arranged everything in Devagiri, but not to those who are people moving from Delhi to Devagiri. That is the traveling procedures, traveling facilities, it is not provided by Muhammad bin Tughlaq. So that the shifting of his capital, that is also one of his administrative drawback. And the next one, the experiment of symbolic coins. The value of the currency was made adjusted to the value of gold and silver coins in circulation of his time. That is one of the very important, without proper precautions, he has been implemented this experiment of symbolic coins. Beginning days, he brought the gold coins named dinar, then silver coin named called as adli into the circulation. But the coins were artistically designed. But those are all the gold and silver coins immediately disappeared. In the place of gold and silver coin, after few years, the copper and brass coins were brought into the circulation symbolically by Muhammad bin Tughlaq. So behind this, he did not take the proper precautions, because why the gold and silver coins were disappeared. Even copper and bronze coins are also, it is not properly maintained, because the reason is minting coins was not vested with the government alone. That means the families who had traditional rights to mint coins were also there. How much they need, they started minting the coins. So the coins were minted more than what Muhammad bin Tughlaq ordered. Even without the permission of Sultan only, how much they need, they started minting the coins. So this is the reason as created a lot of problem, and completely the state treasury become empty because of reasons like costly administrative experiments, and then severe drought it has been occur during the days of Muhammad bin Tughlaq, and the plan of shifting of the capital city and the proper process relocating the capital back, and other measures, especially that introduction of the symbolic coins. So these are all some of the drawbacks, especially the state treasury become empty. Even the one more administrative policy of the Muhammad bin Tughlaq, that is Deccan policy. Muhammad bin Tughlaq implemented his administration in the areas conquered by him in the areas of Deccan part. The areas like he conquered Warangal, it is the capital of Kakatiyas, you can identify in the map. He also destroyed Dora Samudra, the capital city of Hoysalas. Even Maddurai of the South India was conquered by Jalaluddin Hassan Shah, was named as the governor. So these are all the places who were conquered, but he merged these are all the places into the kingdom, so that as Muhammad bin Tughlaq became the first Delhi Sultan to establish a vast empire in India. But to maintain such a vast empire needs to be the huge administration skills as well as organization of big army, needs to be the organized a big army. So there were 27 rebellions in the South India in his last 11 years of administration system during the rule of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. So among that, few of the rebellions led to the rise of Vijayanagara and Bahumani kingdoms in the southern part of India. Even this Deccan policy also given the big blow to the Muhammad bin Tughlaq for his administration system. But anyhow, in the history, Muhammad bin Tughlaq also took one of the very important place as is for administrative reforms like revenue reforms, shifting of his capital, experiment of symbolic coins, and Deccan policy. So these are some of the achievements as well as contributions of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Thereafter Muhammad bin Tughlaq, Firoz Shah Tughlaq ascended the throne. As Firoz Shah Tughlaq ascended the throne after the Muhammad bin Tughlaq, he implemented some numerous people friendly programs. Because of he did not continue the plans and policies of the Muhammad bin Tughlaq, he introduced numerous people friendly programs, and he waived off Takhavi loans of the benefit of his subjects, waived off, removed some of the Takhavi loans for the benefits of his subjects, nothing but people. Then he paid some of the compensation to the victims, those who were suffered during the time of the Muhammad bin Tughlaq inventions. Those who were severely suffered by the invention of Muhammad bin Tughlaq, for them he paid compensation. And he gave the permission for the private minings used to taxed, and also taxes were collected for providing the irrigation facilities. He gave the permission for the start private mining, and then he collected the tax. The tax he utilized for the growth and development of irrigation facilities. He abolished nearly 20 different taxes, and also he built many cities, mosques, madrasas, dams, and irrigation canals. Like he built few of the important cities like Jaunpur, Fatehabad, Hisar, Firozpur, Firozabad. Then among that, Jaunpur was become as a famous learning center. Some of the dharmashalas like bus stops were built for the benefit of the travelers. So these are some of the very important contributions were provided by Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Somehow he has his entire administration system fulfill the problems who are suffered during the time of the Mohammed bin Tughlaq. Anyhow, he was provided people friendly administration system. So that's it about the Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Next, move on to Sayyid dynasty. So it is also one of the Delhi Sultans. Sayyid dynasty, they provided their administration system, that is from 1414 to 1451. So under this dynasty, as Khijarkhan Sayyid, he was the governor of Multan and he was established the Sayyid dynasty by conquering the Delhi. Then he established his rule in the Doab region beyond and Gwalior. He also suppressed many rebellions and established a law and order ensuring the peace. Some of the other rulers of this dynasty like Muhammad Shah, Allauddin and Alam Shah were the prominent rulers of this dynasty. But after Bahulal Lodi, he was defeated, the last ruler of Sayyid dynasty name called as Alam Shah, and thus the end of the Sayyid dynasty. So these are the some information about the Sayyid dynasty. So let's come to the about the last dynasty of Delhi Sultanate, that is called as the Lodhi dynasty. Lodi dynasty provided administration system that is from 1451 to 1526. Under this, Bahulal Lodi, Sikander Lodi and Ibrahim Lodi were the famous rulers under the Lodhi dynasty. As among that, Sikander Lodi, he conquered in his time of administration system Bihar, Bengal, Dholpur and Chanderi. Somehow he established peace and order in his capital city Delhi. So Ibrahim Lodi, he became the successor of Sikander Lodi. Because of Sikander Lodi, he was incompetent, inefficient to look over the administration system. Thus the time it was utilized by the Ibrahim Lodi. When Ibrahim Lodi came to power, in the other hand, Afghans were invited to invade India by the governors of Alam Khan and Daulat Khan. Thus the Afghan ruler name called as Babar invaded India and he defeated Ibrahim Lodi in the first battle of Panipat in the year 1526. Here the first battle of Panipat between Babar and Ibrahim Lodi in the year 1526 at Panipat. It is called as the first battle of Panipat. As a result of first battle of Panipat, thus the end of the Delhi Sultan and establishment of the Mughal rule in India. So thus the Delhi Sultan's rule ended by Babar and he founded Mughal Empire in India. These are the information about the last dynasty, that is Lodhi dynasty. So that's it about today's session. In this session we get the information about Tughlaq dynasty, Sayyid dynasty, Lodhi dynasty. And in the next video we will going to get the information about the contributions of Delhi Sultans. Until keep watching my channel. Thank you. See you in the next session. Bye bye.